What would you do if you had $1 million? Do you know what I would do? I would go on a shopping spree, or I would buy a really nice car. But how do you even get $1 million? That was a question I wanted answers to, because I've never felt $1 million. Have you? And I've never been in the presence of $1 million. So how would one go about doing and getting $1 million? Well, I did some research, and I came to a really easy answer. You rob a bank. I'm going to tell you 3 ways on how to rob a bank. First, preparation. Second, committing the crime. And third, your getaway plan. First is preparation. You must prepare a master plan that's going to get you in and out of the bank in little time. Clay Tumney, who is a retired bank robber, told Money Spread in 2011 how to rob a bank. He said that to rob a bank, you can't just walk in and do it. It takes about 5 to 6 months to prepare. And in this preparation time, you should be studying up on how other people get caught. If you understand mistakes, you know what not to do. In an article called Dead Speed, they talk about some of the mistakes people have made. In 1971, a man named Emilio Danio stole $30 million. But the only reason why he got caught is because he took a taxi out of the bank. And another man stole a whole bunch of money from a security system in 2006, and the only reason his team got caught is because the man that made their masks ratted them out to the police. In this article, it talks about the biggest thing that people get caught for is not working alone. They want to build this team of 4 to 5 people and go rob a bank, but in all reality, it's so hard to cover up other people's tracks. So working alone saves you a lot of time. You also want to look into the bank location. You want a bank with a large parking lot, and that's in a busy part of town. This will help you later on with your getaway plan. Then you look into the exits. If you know where all the exits are located, you can make a quick getaway, and if you know where the cameras are, you make sure you don't make any eye contact with them, saving your identity. The second step is actually committing your crime. Clay Tumney, who wrote the book, How Robbery Changed My Life, tells us that you need to be robbing a bank about 3 p.m. because cops are having a shift change, and it's really hard to relay information to each other and to get to the side of the crime. When you have finally entered the bank, you wait in line like a normal citizen. The key is to not draw attention. Don't go in with a gun or a mask and start threatening people, because people will start remembering details. You want to go in calm, cool, and collected, because you'll slip under the cracks. When it is your turn at the front desk, you hand the banker an envelope with specific handwritten instructions saying to give you all of the 50s and all the hundreds in the till. By doing this, it won't cause any red flags to come up to anyone else, so you can grab the envelope and sneak out of there. When the bank teller has handed you the envelope, it is now time to get into your getaway plan. This is when your preparation is key, because you should have parked your car in that large parking lot that you picked out beforehand. By parking it in the way back of the parking lot, the cameras won't be able to reach that far out. So you won't be caught and through the cameras, but then you won't also be hitchhiking to your car. You are running out of the bank now with between $5,000 to $7,000. The key at this point is to not get caught. But you don't want to be running out of the bank, because if you do that, again, you'll be drawing attention to yourself, and you're still not quite out of the clear yet. So walk out like nothing happened. By doing this, the people around the bank won't understand that you just robbed the bank. That's why you picked the location in a busy part of town, because people are minding their own business and they won't be as aware of what you're doing, and so you can just walk right out. You have finally reached your car. The key with this is you want to get in your car and get out as quickly as possible. But, of course, you're not in the clear because you're still at the bank. So you want to make sure that you obey traffic laws, because you don't want to get pulled over with a load of cash in the back of your car. So when you finally have enough distance between you and your crime scene, you can go celebrate. because you just robbed a bank. You have successfully pulled off a bank robbery. So where do you go? You want to go celebrate? Go to Texas Roadhouse, go to Chili's, go to any favorite restaurant. You got enough money to pay for the bill. At this point, you all finally know how to rob a bank. You can all enjoy that $1 million and to go buy a boat, to go traveling, to go buy that big house you've always wanted. But the key here to enjoy your $1 million is you can't get caught.